guys, it's Ray, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to my podcast. This is an interesting one. This is definitely an interesting one, and I'll tell you why right now. Hi, I have a face, okay? So, I think this is the first video I have ever put on this channel with my face in it. Well, actually, that might be a lie, because there might be some old deleted videos that have my face in them, but I don't think there's any videos publicly on this channel that have my face in them. I do actually have a second channel that I never post on, but I do have a second channel and I show my face more frequently there, but I'm not even gonna plug that channel here because I don't care about that channel. Yes, hello, hi. This is probably the first time you're ever seeing my face, unless you know me and I sent you the link to this video, and hi, thank you for clicking the link, and thank you for watching this video. But yeah, so here's the situation. I already tried to record this video once. My mic was doing weird things, and I'm mad about it. I think it was just because I was talking really quietly, so it was doing some weird cutting things. It was cutting my voice a lot. And that's because I have a filter on my mic. Let me actually check what exactly the filter is called before I lie. Wait, do I not have a filter on this mic? Wait a second. Hold on. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. I think OBS updated and now I can't figure out how to find my filters on my mic. But yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out after I stop recording because I really don't want to. Actually, okay. Okay, I stopped recording to see if that would change anything, and it didn't, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I'm having mic issues. We're just gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna have to end up talking really close to my mic. I'm sorry. So that does mean I'm going to be on this side of the screen instead of on this side, but we're just gonna have to deal with it because I can't do anything about it right now, and my webcam only moves so far because the cord's not very long and I need to get an extender for it. So that is a project for another day. But yeah, hi, how's it going? How are you guys? I'm doing okay. I have recently been in contact with my roommate. So I don't think I mentioned this in the last video. I think this was in the deleted recording of this video that I got my housing assignment. I got my roommate. And two things about that. One, I got the housing assignment that I wanted. I am in the lowest level, so the first floor of the hall that is A, the furthest away from my house, and B, has the biggest dorms. So that's great. There's a lot of reasons why I wanted to be on the first level. Also, I put on my housing assignment that if I couldn't be on the first level of this dorm, I wanted to be in the dorm that's actually the closest to my house. And that is because this dorm that I'm in does not have elevators, as far as I am aware. And with my issues with my knees and my joints, and also my scoliosis, and even like just generally being kind of fragile, it's best if I have an elevator for the times when I need it. I don't always need to ride the elevator, but sometimes I do, you know? And I just wanted to have that precaution, which is why I am perfectly fine with being on the first floor of probably the crappiest dorm on campus. Everybody says don't get in Morgan because this dorm is like very old, and there's also like issues with mold and mildew in the hallways because there's no AC system in the hallways. Because I'll just try and explain this dorm the best I can. So this dorm, as soon as you leave your hall, you're outside. So the common area does not connect the halls or anything, and there's no like central entrance area to the dorm. It's just like everything outside of the halls is open air, is outside. So there is no AC or heat in the hallways, and it kind of causes some issues when it gets really humid. So there's that, which apparently, oh goodness, that would be my roommate actually. I'm gonna mute my phone. So apparently some people that are like higher up in authority. So I think the president is one of them, and I think some other like housing people want to completely tear down this residence hall and build it from the bottom up. But the thing is, a lot of people like this residence hall because of how big the dorms are. Like, the dorms are huge, and there's built-in closet space that, like, even with that closet space being there, the living space in the dorm is bigger than any other dorm on campus. And any other dorm I've been in, like, I like these dorms, and I like how big they are. And so that's why I wanted to be in this dorm. And a lot of people were, when I got asked what dorm I wanted to be in, by a few staff at my university that are friends with my mom. That's kind of how this started. I said I wanted to be in Morgan, and they're like, "Are you sure about that?" And I was like, "Yes, I am sure. I want the larger dorms. I'd much rather have a larger dorm that has issues in the hallway, not even my dorm, not even my room, issues in the hallway, than have like smaller dorms. Just like, I can deal with it." So there's that. And I guess the second point that I was going to say is I already know my roommate, kind of. So there's this scholarship day back in like February. Maybe it was more like January. I can't remember. It was early on in the year before Rona happened. But there's a scholarship day that I went to. Unfortunately, I can't take any money from those scholarships because they only go to my tuition, and my tuition is paid for. I actually did get one of the scholarships. It's like these big programs within the university that like give you scholarships and then also give you additional educational opportunities. So like you could go on trips to Scotland for who knows what, or you could have like research opportunities and additional writing supplements and stuff like that. So it's not just about the scholarship, which that's why I'm fine being in one of these programs. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to actually actively participate in the program that I was chosen for. I don't really know how I was chosen for it, by the way. I didn't apply, but that's beside the point. But at this scholarship day, we had different things that we were supposed to do throughout the day, and the last thing that I did and my group did was we did this writing workshop. I can't really remember why we did this writing workshop or what it was about. We just did a writing workshop. And the other girl, so there were like 5 of us, 3 were guys and 2 were girls or something like that. Actually, you know what? There could have been 3 girls. I can't remember. But one of the other girls that was in my writing group is actually my roommate. So I kind of already know her. We kind of know each other. We kind of know our situation. I think she tried to get into the Teaching Scholars program, if I remember correctly. So that might be what she wants to do. But yeah. Also, my schedule. So I think I've mentioned this previously, but my classes start at 8 a.m. I'm really not excited about that. And I told my roommate this, and she actually just sent me her schedule. And I sent her a picture of my schedule and was like, "I'm not happy about this. I have 8 a.m. classes." And she was like, "I wish I had your schedule. I have 11 a.m. classes." And I'm like, Can we switch schedules, please? Oh, this is weird. I'm looking at her schedule now. This is weird. Wait, do we have the same FYE class? That's a good question. I don't know. Where was I going with that? But yeah, like, she wants my schedule. I want her schedule. And I'm like, please, can we switch schedules? But I think there might be some conflict with marching band, because marching band has like actual specific rehearsals that are on Wednesday and Thursday. So Wednesday I think is an inside rehearsal or like a music rehearsal, and then Thursday I'm almost positive is a field rehearsal because it's 3 hours long, starting at 6:30 p.m. Which, hello, why does it start at 6:30 p.m.? That's kind of a weird time for it to start. So I have to eat dinner at like 5, which is just weird to me. But I mean, I always eat dinner at a weird time anyway. But yeah, so that is the current situation. Also, I have some interesting information about the whole coronavirus situation on my campus. So I believe I mentioned this before, but the university I'm going to is a private university, so it's small. It's not a teeny tiny private university by all means, but it's not a large public university. So it's smaller, and we can pretty easily distance ourselves. Like, it's easy to get 10 people classes and no more than that, I guess, is the best way to put this. And so that's kind of what they're trying to do, is limit class sizes and limit the sizes of groups that get together. But this week, the entire football team moved in, and they moved into my hall. They moved into Morgan Hall. And basically, they're going to stay there for training. And they don't really have strict regulations on like where they can go or anything. But basically, the coach kind of said, if you go out and you do something stupid and you catch this virus and you spread it to the entire football team, we're not going to have football. So that's kind of the reason. That's kind of like the scare tactic he's using, I guess, the kind of threat that they have for if they do go out and if they do something stupid. So this is kind of like, they're kind of the guinea pigs, unfortunately. So we're going to test this out, see how it goes. And then after they finish with their training, they're going to go home, I think. I don't think they move in yet. I think they're going home. The whole dorm is going to get sanitized. And then, like, the soccer team will move in or something like that. This is all according to my mom, by the way, and she's not in charge of this, so this could be wrong, but seems like this is the case. And marching band is one of the things that is really up in the air right now. So after talking to my mom about this, I was like, does this mean that marching band's all going to live in Morgan for like a week and then they're going to speed clean it because the next week is move-in? And she was like, no, you guys will probably move in early. So I'm probably still going to be moving in early. But yeah, that's kind of how it's going. That means a lot of people will have stayed in my dorm before I move in. But yeah, I already talked to my roommate about this. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm almost positive I'm going to be moving in before you. So if there's anything I need to do, anything I need to pick up, let me know. But yeah, I also got an email from okay, let me pull up this email because I'm not very good at like reciting this. But I got an email from, my mom got an email from my director and then my mom forwarded it to me because my director didn't have me on the email list for whatever reason. But I'm on the email list now, which is fine. And basically, he is very excited because he has a new grandbaby, I think. I think that's why he's so excited. But he also kind of reassured us, hey, this is still happening. We are shortening the show, so it's less demanding, which I'm all for that. Okay, I'm all for that. I love marching band. I love the activity I get from marching band, but also it's very demanding and it's very hard on me personally to actually physically get through marching band. So I'm perfectly fine with it being shortened. But okay. So I'm actually going to read off this. Band camp starts with leadership on August 11th. That is not me. Garden percussion, battery in front, move in on the 11th afternoon, and camp starts on the 12th for garden percussion. Full band moves in on the afternoon/evening of the 14th. So it sounds like I do, in fact, move in before everyone else. And camp starts in the morning of the 15th and goes through the 20th midday. That's actually a really short band camp. I'm just going to say that. That's a really short band camp. Meals would be provided. Housing provided for all on-campus students. Instruments and lockers are being set up for one-person usage. So nobody's going to be allowed to share lockers, which I think that's more specifically, the one-person usage thing is more specifically for instruments, because it sounds like people probably shared instruments in the past. I don't really have to worry about that. I have my own instrument. I do kind of need to get my ABS clarinet conditioned because it's a little right now. So I'm probably gonna at least have myself go through that and try and see what's wrong with it, because there's always something wrong with it. But I'll have to go through and get my marching clarinet conditioned and everything. And I'm not gonna worry about my wooden one right now. That I'm just not going to. I'm actually now realizing I never really had a concert with my wooden clarinet. Oh, okay. Anyway, so also it is very, very. He's now very strict on the whole only one person uses an instrument kind of deal, and I think most schools, actually no, all schools should be doing that right now. because that is one way for any sort of sickness to spread through the band. That's the way how stomach bugs and flus and stuff spread so quickly within a band, whether it's marching or not. It's just because people share their instruments, and it's just stop doing that in general. There will be a key locker fee of $10 required of every student using a school instrument. I will not be using a school instrument. Okay, so I can also pay $10 to get a locker, which I don't know if I'm gonna do. The instruments I'll be taking with me is a tenor saxophone and 2 clarinets. And I'm assuming that because I play clarinet and marching band, and technically that's my primary instrument, even though I don't want it to be, they'll probably give me a clarinet locker, and you can't fit 2 clarinets in 1 clarinet locker, and you definitely can't fit a tenor saxophone in a clarinet locker, so I'm probably not going to really worry about a locker, but we'll see. So yeah, that is the current situation. I guess I'll keep on talking about that. Also, why, I swear, this light is just not doing it for me. Today, I actually went to campus. I walked on over there, and I got my ID photo taken. Ooh, goodness. And I also got my mailbox, so I officially have a mailbox on campus. I'm not going to give you guys the address, because why would I? But yeah, I officially have a mailbox on campus. I actually have the slip here. Again, not showing it, but I have the slip here that has my mailing address on it. So yeah, there's that. Also, it's so weird the way that the actual lock on the mailboxes work. It's like 2 dials that have a bunch of letters on them. It's like letters A through, I don't even think it's A through Z. I think it's like A through L. And you have to turn it to like a specific tick within that letter. So like one of mine is in the middle of the letter A, and then the other is in like the middle of, it's like not quite in the middle of a different letter. It's like really weird. I don't understand. Like I've never seen any type of lock like that. It's so weird. So there's that. I'm trying to think if there's anything in particular coming up with school, which I don't think there is. Yeah, I think pretty much the only thing I have to worry about is marching band at this point. Tomorrow, I will be going to a friend's house, and we're going to have a cookout bonfire or something at her house. I don't know. I don't know exactly what she's calling it. Like, I feel like we always have a bonfire, but it's not actually a bonfire. It's just a fire pit or a cookout. It's like everybody calls it a bonfire, but it's not a bonfire. It just sounds cooler when you call it a bonfire. And then Wednesday, I'm going to another friend's house, and he has, from what I understand, I think it's just a tarp on the ground, calling it a slip and slide. But it sounds like there might be more, so I don't know. Some sort of fun in the sun water park kind of thing. So I am getting so many snaps right now, and I don't know why. So yeah, there's that. Oh, okay. So this weekend is Briarfest. So I think I've actually mentioned it on this channel before. I don't know if I've ever done Countdown to Briarfest videos on this channel. I know I've done it on my second channel and on my mom's old channel back when I did that. I don't post on her channel anymore, but yeah, I used to post on my mom's channel. I won't be doing Countdown to Briarfest this year just because it's kind of dumb. There's nothing I have to prepare for it other than money. But yeah, Briarfest is happening this year. It's online, so I will be attending. I have 2 3-day tickets, and I think that's it. I think that's literally it. I just have 2 3-day tickets. So I'll get 2 celebration models, and then I'm hoping to get at least 3 special run models. I might get 4, which kind of, we'll see. But yeah, that should be fun. I'm quite excited for Briarfest this year, actually. I was originally going to go to Kentucky, of course, and I was going to actually show in the open show. I'm not doing that this year. I don't want to pay $50 plus for a photo show, if I'm being completely honest, especially a photo show where there's over 300 entrants and my photos probably won't get noticed. I find that happens a lot with photo shows. Like, as soon as your photo just doesn't look that great, like, they skip over it, even if your model is perfect. So there is, I'm a little worried about the whole photo show situation, okay? So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm currently kind of at a loss at what else to say. I cannot remember what I said in the previous recording of this. And also I was not about to sit through 30 minutes of like my mic going in and out. And I was like, I'm just going to delete this and get it over with and get some more hard drive space. But yeah, I recorded for a long time. I was like, what in the world? I think I blabbered about my makeup for like 5 minutes for some reason. I don't know what was. No. Listen, it was the first time I have ever really recorded with my face. I was uncomfortable. I think I'm much more comfortable now. And I think I'm much more fine with this now. And honestly, I think I'm just going to leave it here. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to talk about. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any suggestions for future topics on my podcast or videos or games I should play. I don't know. Also, follow me on Twitch. It should be linked down below, but I think it's also linked on my channel. And I should probably start linking it somewhere on the screen, but I don't think I actually can. I think I need like a certain amount of subscribers to actually link in like the iCard or whatever. But yeah, go follow me on Twitch. I stream very irregularly, but I stream. So I find myself streaming more and more as more issues with YouTube come up. And so I just find Twitch is a much more user-friendly platform. So yeah, if you want to catch me playing more games, go follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/oREAGanoYT. There we go. But yeah. Thank you once again for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!